Hey, what up, YouTube? biggie2911, checking in with a real late night in person success. Tonight I forgot to mention this in my earlier video, went to a men's conference, men's fellowship conference with Christian Sports International, local church. It was a great time. Had a nice dinner and a great service, and those two sports special guests, and they're coming back to do another one in Erie in March. This was a test run to see. Sorry that I'm whispering. Hope everybody can hear me just fine, but baby's asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. This was a test run to see how the Erie community would come out, and they're based out of Pittsburgh. So yeah, they're coming back in March to do another one, do a full day conference. Gonna have Melvin Adams from Harlem Globetrotters. I've heard him speak before. The big the big draw is gonna be Sid Bream. So look forward to that in March. But tonight was a great time, great speaker. MC of the night. I got a couple autographs from it. The MC of the night was Mr. Bobby Martin. Bobby Martin is a funny car driver. Bobby Martin Racing. And I had a buddy actually win t-shirt, and it is signed right there with the First Corinthians. So that was cool. I'm not a huge racing fan, but I definitely got a lot of respect for those guys. But the headline speaker was John Kolb. He was offensive tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers, played in all 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. Coached the Steelers for 9 years, I think it was, after his playing career was over in the 80s. Actually was found out tonight he was roommates with Tony Dungy on the coaching staff. And just a great witness. He lives in the area, a couple hours away. So he signed 3 things for me. First, he signed the program. So it's not bleed. There it is. He signed it. John Kolb, 4-time Super Bowl champ. Or I'm sorry, he signed it. 2 Timothy 1:17. I apologize. And then he wrote Steelers. This is actually for our senior fair tomorrow at the Salvation Army. I've been working all week to organize that. I had a Pittsburgh bag that's up in our Chinese auction, so I asked him if he'd sign that for the auction. So he did. So I'm excited about that. And then this he signed to my best friend Dave. To Dave, John Kolb, number 55. He's a huge Steeler fan. But the piece for me, you guys have seen this piece before. It is a Super Bowl program. It is now signed by 3 of the all-time great Steeler team that was voted on in 2007. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it just has kind of worked out that way. So I'm thinking about saving it for that, and if I encounter any more, 2 of them were in person. One was what it came with. So if I encounter any more of the guys that were voted onto the all-time Steeler team in 07, I will put it on here. But it is Super Bowl program. So the first one was right there, Jack Ham. That was the first one. And then I got Rocky Blyer this summer. And then John signed right there. He signed it with his number inscription, then asked if I wanted my name or anything else, and I asked him if he could put, Super Bowl champ. And let's see, without the glare. And he wrote 4-time Super Bowl champs. So that's pretty awesome. I love that. And the best part, for those of you that don't know about this, I actually bought this at a store locally because of Jack Ham's signature was on it. It was a signed program from a local store, and the COA from the Jackham, and it was on clearance at the store for $5. So I've now spent $5 for a Super Bowl program that has now been signed by 3 of the all-time Steeler greats. So yeah, not a bad purchase. So that's one of my favorite pieces that I have. So that's all for me, YouTube. As I said in my other video, wife and I are going away for the weekend. It's actually why we're still up. My wife's getting the big Windows update on her phone, and we'll be heading out early in the morning, packing up, and then heading out to our camp. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully a nice close weekend with God and some rest and rejuvenation, you know. So alright, YouTube, I will see you when I get back. Hopefully I'll have something to show. And take care. Have a good night.